Hey guys, just wanted to make a quick video for you. I know it's been a while, so I just wanted to address that new bill that was recently passed in New York about removing the religious exemption. Just want to quickly touch base on it. Anyone that's from New York knows what's going on and is kind of just losing their minds for the most part. Anyone that's been in the public schools or private schools, even daycare is being affected right now. So the crazy thing about this bill that majority people don't know is that before it reached the Senate, it was actually in favor of leaving religious exemption alone. But one of the men were strong-armed to changing their votes. I'm not going to mention names. And therefore, that's why it went to the Senate. It quickly passed through the Senate and now is a law. As ridiculous as that sounds, it's a law that they have placed in the state of New York that you are not allowed to make decisions based upon what you believe, about what your faith is. But, you know, we live in a free country after all. So, with that being said, for me and my family, we truly believe that this is a test. This is a test to see how many people are going to conform, how many people are going to give into the system, how many people are willing to sacrifice. So, those are questions you need to ask yourself. Are you willing to change your lifestyle to protect your children? Are you willing to relocate? Are you willing to homeschool? None of these choices are easy. All of them are going to require you changing your life one way or another. But what it comes down to in all reality is, are you willing to change and sacrifice and give things up to keep your children safe? To keep your children from being injected with known toxins. And I know some people will say, oh, well, I can just detox them. Okay, that's great. Sure, you can try to detox them from heavy metals, but what about the aborted fetal cells? What about the bovine or monkey or swine cells that are in these, how can I put this so this video doesn't get tagged, in these now required medical procedures? You can't detox from those things. You can't detox from polysorbate 80. You can't detox from formaldehyde. You can't detox from these things. They're in your body. They're going to stay in your body. They're going to stay in your children's bloodstream. You cannot detox from these things. So, are you okay with that? Are you okay with putting these known toxins in your children's body? So, with that being said, I'm not trying to be crass. I'm not trying to be mean, because I know some people, some families, there's a lot of single moms out there that feel like they have no other choice. They don't know what else to do. Well, there's always a choice. I don't think that's an excuse. And I know that sounds really nasty, and I'm not trying to be nasty. I'm just being realistic. How much are you willing to sacrifice for your children? That's what it comes down to. There's always a choice. You can find other people to help you with homeschooling. There's plenty of co-ops out there, plenty of other people in the same exact situation as you are. So work together, help each other, take each other's kids, watch them, help teach them. Although I do want to make it a point that in New York, the parent actually has to be homeschooling 51% of the time. That's 51% of the time. If you have to work during the day, great. Maybe you can switch with another mom while she takes your kids, and then you can homeschool later on. You know, they make it here in New York to sound like it's almost impossible to homeschool. They have ridiculous regulations and rules, but honestly, as overwhelming as it may sound when you begin, it's not as hard as it is. I can promise you it is not as hard as it is. And you know what? If anyone wants help or has questions, feel free to ask. I will do my best to help you, guide you through the process if that's the route that you're going in, if you want to homeschool. Your other option is to relocate. And I know that's even harder than homeschooling, but think about it. Weigh your options. I mean, are you really even happy in New York State? Is there another state that can offer you better options? I mean, really weigh your options. And right now, don't give up. I know that the new school year is right around the corner, but do not give up yet. You know, we have people that are out there fighting to protect your religious exemption. Don't give up. Don't give up. Ask yourself, are my children worth it, or am I done? Do I just put my hands up? I can't fight anymore. They've won. Is that what you're gonna do? Again, I'm not being rude. I'm not being crass. Just being realistic. These are questions, hard questions you need to ask yourself. How much am I willing to sacrifice for my child? Well, leave comments, questions below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.